Hey, so I had this idea to kick off the 2017 OTIS Halloween season in a spooky forest at midnight. It's a pretty infamous one, locally at least. Missing people, creatures seen, strange phenomenon. So I tried to go into the forest and freak myself out. I'm now on the edge of it in some neighborhood, very dark. I don't know what the hell's that. You see that? You see that? What is that? What the hell is that? You see that? What? Holy shit. There's a skeleton behind me, so that means it's time for the 2017 OTIS Halloween season, which I am kicking off dead sick. So instead of drinking stuff like this, like I should be, I am knocking back stuff like this. In fact, I just did so I need to film this video really fast before things go downhill. Not much to say though. Starting now, every day, there will be content around the Halloween season. Trips, strange artifacts from my study, oddities, horror movies, adventures of all sorts that are all candy corn flavored. So come back every day to see new content, video, articles. Actually, every day except for Sunday, because that's my OTIS Club newsletter day, which I actually encourage you guys to join for the next 2 months, because those newsletters will be Halloween themed. So for $5 a month, you can get access to every single one for the next 2 months, and then cancel in November. I'll only be kind of hurt, it's fine, I'll get over it. But definitely, feel free to, it's the best time of year to sample those newsletters and join the OTIS Club. A couple of new things this year. One is the Halloween diary. Because, Halloween, you make macabre puns. I've always been kind of dissatisfied with the OTIS Halloween seasons because they're not real-time documentations of my season. I do a lot of content in advance to prep for the season. I don't get to a lot of experiences I had during the season because I run out of time. So for the diary, I plan to every night write a few paragraphs about that day. What we did that was, black and orange. What we did that was, autumny. Maybe some pictures, just short little entries. You guys know what a diary is. I'm over-explaining it, but you'll find it in the far right column of the OTIS page, so that's where you go every morning, because I'll be posting it, way late at night, knowing me. But the biggest news for this season is I have a new book out. Now, this is a really big one for me. This is my first fiction book. This is my first middle grade book ever. It's called Death in Douglas, and it's the story of a boy who grows up in a funeral home because his family runs it and it's their house. So he plays, he sleeps, he does everything in a funeral home surrounded by dead people, basically. And then one day, that I just happened to chronicle in the book, his basement morgue starts filling with bodies. So he and his friends have to start to figure out who is killing the residents of his small New England town before one of them ends up in Douglas's basement. It's my favorite genre of literature, spooky middle grade books. I've never found a genre that I like better than that. So it's natural that my first book comes out and my first fiction book comes out and is that. So please pick it up. I encourage you to pre-order it. It comes out in October. If you dig it, let me know. If you don't, you can also let me know, but be gentle because it's my first fiction. But I'm really excited to get that into your hands and see what you and your kids think. This is for both of you. But that's it. I'm starting to feel the NyQuil days coming on. So come back every day for the next month and a half, and we will do the OTIS Halloween season. Looking forward to celebrating with you guys, and I have no ending for this video. my new house is haunted. Alright, that's it. That's all I got. Alright.